Hey guys, Alex Costa here. We get about 100 customer emails a week asking for help. So we put together a series of educational videos to help you. Just a lot of fucking emails! And they're stupid! Hope you enjoy. And I'm not trying to insult you. I still love you. We still love you. So that's why we're making these videos, to help you or your friends actually get the education they need. Inside the Waistband Holsters. Some people will ask, do you have adjustable ride height, adjustable cant? Do you have hole patterns on the front of your holsters to add different clip options? In short, we have clip and accessory options that fit our style. We make our holsters a certain style because we've been making them that way for a long time. It works really well. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to go add features that other companies have that they pioneered and used on their holsters for flagship products. I don't like stepping on other people's toes. So long story short, we had a holster design that we came up with, that we have stuck with, and that we have perfected in our opinion. And I will go through what options we have for those. So this is a standard inside the waistband holster with claw. You could call it an appendix holster. Yes, they are designed primarily for appendix. They can be carried anywhere on the clock around your body. All of our holsters are suppressor height sight channel optic ready, so you don't need to ask about that. It's all there. Even though we do have on the website, do you have suppressor height sights as an option? We still have a lot of options on our website that are yes or no. So we give them these options that gratifies their feelings that their needs are being met. So this is how I carry traditionally every single day. Normal inside the waistband holster, appendix carry. This gun is loaded. I am not going to blow my dick off because I'm not putting my finger on the trigger. When you reholster a firearm, you keep your finger away from the trigger and you're fine. Is appendix carry comfortable? You are putting a lump of metal and plastic inside of your pants, inside a pair of pants that is your normal standard size of pant. Well, certain gun light length model setups, yeah, you might have some uncomfortableness when you bend over to tie your shoes or do something. I don't have that problem. I've been carrying appendix for a decade now. It doesn't bother me. Yes, it takes some getting used to. This is the most effective way to carry a firearm concealed. Hands down, appendix. It's the most comfortable. It is the easiest to conceal a firearm. It's the easiest to access your firearm. And in my opinion, it's the easiest to defend your firearm. A lot of people say if you carry appendix carry and you get into some grappling, you can't position your body away from someone. It doesn't matter. This, you're gonna be able to defend it most at your belly. Gun conceals, it's fine. A lot of people say, does adding an optic to your firearm increase your printing? I don't think so. I think here's my optic here, got a little bit of the corner showing when I pull it super tight, but you can also see my grip. It would be different. Right now, this is a claw holster. So the claw, your belt, is putting pressure on the claw, creating a fulcrum, and it's rolling the gun, pushing the grip of the gun tighter into your body. So you can carry larger frame, full-size guns as if you were carrying a subcompact firearm. I prefer carrying compact or full-size firearms. Why do I like doing that? Why do I not think subcompact micro pistols are more ideal for carry? Well, what happens with a subcompact or micro pistol is I have this much muzzle below the belt right now. When you have a micro or compact pistol, here's your 1.5 inch belt clip, let's say P365 XL. The muzzle's right here. Well, when you put that in your pants and the muzzle is right here below the belt, it'll tip away from the body. Having muzzle length to your gun will actually create what I call pelvic contact or body contact, and it keeps the gun more vertical. So when you see someone carrying a Glock 34 with an X300 and they're like, look at this thing, it disappears on my body. That's because almost all of the gun is contacting them and creating a tighter press of the firearm to the body. So we always suggest larger frame guns for people who want to conceal carry. Women don't need a micro pistol that's in pink to carry in their purse. Carry a compact firearm on persons with a proper belt, and you will have no problem concealed carrying a firearm. Those are my suggestions there for appendix carry. People ask, oh, can the claw and your holster be worn at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock? I don't carry back here because I have a dumper.
They're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
I've got a giant dump truck of an ass. It's all muscle, baby. But it's uncomfortable for me to carry back here. But the claw still does its job. The claw is aligned with my belt. It's turning the grip of the gun into my body there. And if I need to get to it, I can. Another reason why I like to appendix carry, this is 2 motions with one hand to get to my gun here. Appendix carry, your support side hand lifts your shirt for you. It is faster to get the gun out. I know that some people don't have the body type that supports appendix carry. Well, I don't like carrying a gun on center. I like to carry my appendix carry at like the 2 o'clock, right where my former cuts of my abs were. The gun kind of sits right in that trough and conceals best for me. It's most comfortable if I am in the car sitting or bending over. The gun moves out of the way ever so slightly, adding some level of relief. So that is appendix carry with a compact firearm. Now we have some revolvers on the table. This one has a claw and a G-code J-hook. We sell the G-code hooks on our website. You can see that it's mounted in front of the claw. You can take the standard belt clip off of our holster, operate this holster without a belt clip whatsoever, and you can add this little guy here to make our standard holster tuckable. We also sell polyester injection struts, or polyester soft loops and injection struts. Same deal. These are technically tuckable. They also work in conjunction with the claw. Same deal. You would put the claw, in this case, in front of this J strut, or in front of this strut, not behind it like we have here. This just makes a little bit more sense because this clip, your belt would ride over your claw here. This is softer, more malleable. If you have the claw over it, it makes a little bit more sense. So you would remove this and essentially just create this setup with your inside the waistband standard holster to achieve a tuckable setup. I won't go full tuck on this one, but I will at least show you the idea behind it. If you were to tuck in your shirt, I'll tuck in the front. There you go. I have a tucked concealed revolver. You can see this. There's always going to be something visible, but you see that, you have a shirt tucked in. If this was a nice fitted button down, you'd have a little bit of the draping effect of your shirt that could kind of cover your belt clip a little bit more. Obviously this is a t-shirt, it's not meant to be tucked, but it works. You need to get to your gun, you just pull your shirt out of the way and draw your firearm. So these are tuckable. I'm not crazy about this setup. It works. We finally sell these on our website. I prefer these a little bit better, but in some cases that looks more tactical than this. This is a pull dot system. A lot of people get confused by pull dots. They are unidirectional. You have to roll them off the button. When you put them back on, you roll it from the bottom. You'll see the little indentation in the dot. That's the top. That is the last part of the button that needs to snap. Rolls off from the bottom. So when you're putting these on, it goes, I like to hold it down with my finger. I feed it between my pant and the strap. Pull it up a little bit, get it nice and tight, and then roll it on. That is how you use polyester loop and a belt. This setup really confuses a lot of people. They just don't know how to configure it. Some people will buy this setup and they will hang it on the left side of their body. Also, please do not be perturbed when you get your order About 5 times a week, we have customers email in saying that we sent them a left-handed holster. This is a right-handed inside the waistband holster. They clip it on to the outside of their belt like this, and they complain that they received a left-handed holster. Remember, these holsters are meant to be inside the pants, so they received the correct holster. This doesn't have a claw. I still do prefer claws with revolvers. You can see that the grip of the gun is profiling out a little bit more, and because it has such a short muzzle, it's tipping away from the body. So this comes into effect. The claw will help with revolvers. They do sit tighter to the body, but their grips are so small. Claw is very important, but shorter muzzled guns, they do conceal well, but longer muzzled guns, in my opinion, conceal better. Because you can see, if I pull that tight, and I lean back ever so slightly, you can see the full grip. This would be a good setup for on the hip carry. You want to tuck this in and wear a shirt at a wedding. I don't see why that would be a problem whatsoever, but again, this is tuckable as well. I'm not gonna do a full tuck here, but I'm just gonna tuck it behind the firearm. There you go, it's tucked. Obviously stage your shirt more appropriately when concealing a firearm tucked. This is a little bit less intrusive, it's a little bit skinnier. You can hide it next to a belt loop. You know, passers-by, they're not really gonna see that. They're really not gonna notice that. That is tucked inside the waistband. Claw movement. This holster setup's pretty tight. These are adjustable, these Phillips heads here, these are adjustable retention bushings. These are tight. That's how you tighten your fit of your holster. You want more retention, tighten these up. If you tighten these up and you have claw wiggle is okay. It's not a problem. Some people don't like it. If you want to get rid of claw wiggle, you could put a little piece of Velcro, like one-sided stick Velcro hook there, add, you know, a washer effect, a little resistance. You want it to move not at all. You do hook and loop Velcro behind the claw, screw it all together. It's gonna kind of lock it in place. It's something that we don't do through our website because claw wiggle is normal. You can see this has play. Everything on your body moves when you're moving with a firearm. So having a little play here, the claw is knurled. Knurled meaning it's got that grip texturing. That grabs the inside of your pants, inside of your belt. This will stay in contact with your belt for the most part. And as you move, if there's a little play, it's still doing its job. It is not something to worry about. I hope this answers a lot of the questions that we get through the website about how to make something tuckable, what is tuckable, the different belt clip options that we have for inside the waistband, what the claw does, as well as where on the clock you can carry a clawed holster, and the answer is everywhere you choose to. Hope that answers everyone's questions. Thank you for watching.